Good afternoon. It is just after 12:30 this Saturday, October 18th, and I am a little tired. Went to Home Depot late to go get some more soil. I'll show you that in a little bit. It's still in my car. I actually picked up two papaya trees. One of them had 3 trunks in them, so I got them, a Mexican and a Brazilian papaya. And now I'm out here and I'm taking more down stuff. I'm gonna take down the rest of the eggplant. Let me show you. Taking down the remainder of the eggplants. I'll be pulling out this marigold plant. I see a new one growing there. I might just leave it. I don't know. I'm taking down the rest of these. I'll be cutting the cat mint. Be cutting that up. And I may be taking down the loofah. I think I am, because next weekend is going to be a little bit cooler and we have some more rain coming next Tuesday. So I'll probably just let it go. Take off the rest of these loofahs, take them in the house, de-skin them, clean them out, get the seeds. Probably get some of these hibiscus calyx. I'm happy they're coming through. And I'm going to leave these alone. It's a little bit sore. I still got onions and garlic to plant, and I got to get the rest of these seedlings in these garden beds. I'm probably going to take the plastic off of these beds because root knot nematodes really don't even like brassica, so they probably won't bother them. Go ahead, put some crab meal in these beds and plant what I need to plant. Like I said, I'm moving really slow. I'm probably not going to get a lot done today. And my plan is to not come out here tomorrow, only except to check on my chickens and feed my chickens. Just a little bit tired. I asked my mom about that, and she said after you have any type of medical procedure and you've been under anesthesia, it kind of takes your body a little while to kind of bounce back. And I believe that. But let me show you my chickens. I moved the other dusting bin over here, so I got 1 and 2. The chickens are standing in, and they kind of like it because it's in the sun there. I also gave them lots of lettuce because I had some lettuce that I went to seed, and I got to move this brick and thing out the way. But I like it there because I like them to hop over stuff and keep active. Oh, good girl. You bounced up there. Good girl. And so I gave them some lettuce. I might come out here and give them some tuna or some packaged salmon because I think they need the protein because they've been molting and they're not laying a lot of eggs, which I'm just shocked. Especially the little ones. I thought the little ones would be laying by now, and as it looks, I don't know if they're all on the same cycle, but yeah, I'm not seeing any eggs anywhere. I didn't see any eggs anywhere yesterday. And last year they stopped laying eggs for the whole month of December. The 3 that I had, let's turn this around. The 3 that I had stopped laying for the whole month of December. And I don't see, hello. And I don't see any eggs down here. So yeah, let me go ahead and get to it. My plan is to be out here basically all day, in and out, eat lunch, come back. It's starting to get dark, closer to 6. So I got a couple of hours, but like I said, I'm moving slow. I'm going to go slow. I'm not in a rush. And what I get done today is what I get done today. So I did just get through watering the garden, watering all the cabbages, whatever I have in the garden beds, watering them. I'm probably going to be pulling out a lot of lettuce, not today, but whatever I pull out is going to the chickens because a lot of it is going to seed. Okay, so let me get to it. The cat mint is now fully cut back. We got a lot of, woody stuff on it. So we still got some green, but it was time to really cut this back. I kind of pulled it up and saw where the soil was. I'll probably have to, put some fertilizer in there. But hopefully it will come back full. in a few weeks or even next season, but this really needs to be cut back. This is how much I got right here. Okay, so now onto the eggplants. Look like I got one last eggplant. Let's get these out of here. Okay, so let me show you. This is the pepper and eggplant garden bed now. Now empty, all empty. And now I put all the eggplant and the catmint in here. Yeah, I'm tired. A murderous spider hooked onto my hat, and I was just happened to be looking at my peripheral vision and saw that sucker, and I said, ah! Messed up my hair underneath the hat, everything. It was a murderous spider. It was trying to get me. I don't care what y'all say, it was murderous and it was creepy. Anyway, it's about 1 o'clock. I'm finna go take a break because that murderous spider got me itching and I need to eat something and get my mind off of it. And then I'm gonna come back out here and I'm gonna start on the loofah. Yeah, nasty, murderous spider. All right, I'll see you all in a little while. Oh, it is going on 4:30. Did I finish doing what I was supposed to be doing? No, I didn't. And that's okay. I'm gonna go in the house, shower, make my dinner. My mother's in there making baked chicken, mac and cheese, and she cut up some cucumbers and tomatoes, and we got lettuce in there, salad. So let me show you what I just took out of my car. So I got 2 papaya trees, this one and this one. This is the Brazilian papaya right here, and this one is the Mexican papaya. They both state pollination plant with a second papaya variety to ensure good fruit yields in your garden. This one grows 6 to 10 feet. The Brazilian grows 6 to 20 feet. So I got one of each. They're 2 separate varieties, but they're both papaya. I got them. Something else I want to show you is this other garden soil I got. So last time I told you about the Kellogg's raised bed and potting mix. It says it's from sourced out of California. I did hear today that Homestead Heart also uses Kellogg's. So maybe they have a plant in her state, because I know in California you are not supposed to lie about where stuff is sourced. So I'm just figuring they also have maybe a Kellogg's plant or soil plant or whatever near her state, because Homestead Heart and Mr. Hart are not in the state of California. But there's another one called, and I put them out here like this, let me see, you can't see because of the sun, but this is Near Source Organics, and it's also all natural. It doesn't say, well, it says organic, but all natural raised bed and container mix, near sourced materials, fewer carbon emissions, and awesome plants. So what's in here, right? It's ready to use. Ingredients sourced nearby, typically within a 50-mile radius, for few carbon emissions and peat moss. So let's talk about what's in it. A lot of what's in it is the same stuff in the Kellogg's brand. So this product is regionally formulated with organic materials, including one or more of the following: processed forest products, recycled forest products, arbor fines, humus, rice hulls, composite dairy manure, which is cow, and or compost, horticultural perlite, what's that, dolomite lime, which is a pH adjuster and organic fertilizer, and in different states. In Georgia, New Hampshire, Texas, Idaho, Oregon, and here in California. In California, this product contains compost dairy manure, horticultural perlite, processed poultry manure, which is chicken, dolomite lime, pH adjuster, and organic fertilizer. So it's sourced nearby, probably no more than 50 miles away from here in any direction, which can be anywhere. It says ready to use, no mixing needed. What's going on over there? Something's flying around. It's kind of windy. And you can use it in pots, you can use it in raised beds, you can use it in all that. There's an old saying, and generally it is contributed to Malcolm X, and it says if you want to hide something, the old comment was, if you want to hide something from a Negro or a black person, you will put it in a book, meaning I guess to push us to kind of read more, you know. And we have to read what's going on. We have to read contracts. I still have people in my that I know, family members, would be like, can you read this for me? Yeah, I could read it for you. I could decipher it. I could look up with certain meanings, but sometimes you got to read for yourself. So you read it for yourself and you're like, this is what it means. Read your compost, read your soil. I was at the Home Depot where I got this soil from with a gentleman, and he looked at me and he said, you're getting the same bags of soil as I am. And I said, yeah. I said, you know, I started reading these ingredients, and he's like, good job. He was like, yeah, because this stuff, you know, is ridiculous. And he was telling me how he put his own compost together, and he started reading the Kellogg's and this brand, and he's like, well, I can get this, and then I could probably save a little money. But generally speaking, like he was talking about his carrots today, he was like, yeah, I have some sand because you need more sandy soil for carrots. And I'm going to mix that today, and I'm going to plant my carrot seeds. And we just had a really good conversation. So really read. I mean, you would not think that you would have to read the back of a bag of soil. But if you want to grow your food naturally, right, then you want to read what's in it. You want to read where you're going to plant that seed, because whatever you're planting that seed, whatever nutrients or fertilizer or whatever's in that soil, it's what's going to be in your plant, because it is sucking it up from the roots. So I found some grubs out here. I'll probably talk about it tomorrow, but I pulled up 2 grow bags, and in fact I'm taking all the soil that's in these grow bags and I'm going to be recycling them into garden beds. And there was grub underneath. The grubs were at a place where I had a garden bed, and the garden bed had grubs in it, so I tried to get most of the grubs out. And when I put the grow bags on top of that soil, there was grubs sitting in it, so I gave it to the chickens. So now the chickens are over there fighting over the grubs. So I say this not to down my own community or any other community. I'm saying you can trust sources, but still read and see what's going on. It makes a big difference. I turned over some Miracle-Gro, not that it was something really bad in it, but when I turned over the Kellogg's and the Near Source bags, it didn't have some of the extra stuff that the Miracle-Gro had in it. I'm not saying Miracle-Gro is bad. Every now and then I will use some Miracle-Gro. If it is on sale, you got to do what you got to do. But I'm just saying, if you can, if you have the money, because I'm not going to tell anybody to go get a credit card to put soil on a credit card, but if you have the funds and you need soil, start looking at the other soils that don't have that label on it. I have indigestion really bad right now. I have issues all the time, right? Yeah, I do. I do have issues all the time, but I keep moving. I don't give up. So, my back's a little sore. I'm a little tired. I'm going to go on in the house for the rest of the day, and I'm going to let my body rest, and then I'm going to come out tomorrow and do it again. I did not want to be out here tomorrow, but it looks like I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to be out here because it's more important for me to get rest and get energy than to just wear myself out to the point where I'm exhausted and I can't do anything at all. So for now, this is the end of this video. And as I always say, please find peace within yourself and please be peaceable with everyone around you. I love you all. Have a fabulous Saturday evening. Bye.